Mother, I'm tired.
The Jinming Pool.
Greetings.
Greetings, young hero. I am young hero. What brings you here?
The governor has prepared a banquet at Baojin Tower and sent me to invite you.
A banquet? This, young hero.
Sorry for the interruption.
No need for formalities. Young hero.
Yes.
Thank you, young hero.
The Quintident warship towers with 5-deck citadels and stands over 30. This ship stands firm and smashing near.
This massive warship is so huge, sailing from the north to the Shanghai region. If the waterline...
When sail Wei Dynasty, but speed it switch to water tank ballast, draw and discharge water locally, and adjust the waterline as easily as moving your arm. In this way, this ship can travel between the northern and southern waterways, as if entering an unguarded land.
Good. In the past, when the Sui dynasty conquered the Qin dynasty and unified the north and south, lost to time, once the final honored envoy, you've always been now. Bashu and Jiangnan.
Jiangnan has already exhausted its national resources, having paid tribute of countless gold.
Lord Zhao, it is currently stationed. Only 2 requests. First, 1 second.
Okay, someone. Since the 2 countries have already made a treaty, General Rong, please hand over your talisman and lend it to the Shu envoy for a while.
The Baojin Tower is a majestic sight. Undeniable proof of the Song's rising power. A noble ruler. And the flourishing of gifted mind.
The diagram of the bringing the diagram back.
Huh? How did
because
this...
of that brat. If it weren't for
Damn it.
Today's banquet hosts honored talents invited by the Emperor. We must be very careful. How are the preparations? Nothing out of order? If any fruit...
General, why do you look so worried?
Young hero, you are ignorant. He fell ill. Since you are a guest of honor.
Lord, the diagram is...
Are the most important. Being who is pacified. With you here today...
Speak. What do you want me to do?
Jinming pulled in such a crucial... The theft of the diagram. I could also...
Stealing from...
If we can switch...
Young hero.
In that case...
Banquet is about to end. Jinming Pool is...
Behold the Quintident warship.
Exactly. The towering ship has 5 decks, stands over 100 feet tall, and can accommodate 1,000 warriors. 6 giant hammer poles are set up around, hanging high on all sides. And the ship's hull will be shattered to pieces. Wang Zhen's tower ship sailed down to Yizhou and dimmed the royal Jinling. It's been 5 years since Emperor Shuzong commissioned this pond for naval training in Kaifeng.
Breathtaking indeed.
This unprecedented in scale. I've returned my talisman. I can't go further from here. It's all on you now, young wanderer. The envoy of Shu has arrived at the palace hall. The Navy is conducting drills, and this place is heavily guarded. When approaching the Quintident, do not alert the garrison troops.
With so many guards, can we get close to the
The flank is well guarded. They have even dispatched elite bugle soldiers. It would be unwise to attempt entry there. By then, the entire Jinming pool will be on high alert, and the boarding passages will be sealed. The water functions as a natural defense. Even the most excellent swimmer will not be able to swim that far. With this distance, even the best swimmer would be powerless. A frontal attack is out of the question. The entire route is lined with officials and soldiers come to greet the later Shu envoy. An unwise charge will only alert the enemy. However, I've already left something for you to step on, at the mast of the Haihu ship and at the eaves of the hall. With this, you can spring upward and reach higher ground. Proceeding across the eaves, you could approach the water in front of the square quietly. The willows by the water will be your best cover when it comes time to dive. There is no way for us to get to the banks with all of those soldiers and officials around. Perhaps you could hold your breath and enter the outlet from underwater. This way, you will be able to approach their handover points and secretly obtain what you need to know. Before boarding the Quintident warship,
The military funds are at Huilong Station. After obtaining the five-tooth warship diagram, we can finalize the deal.
I still need to stay here to oversee military drills, so I can only accompany you this far for now. Please, esteemed envoy, take my military talisman and head to the dock to board the warship. General Murong has been waiting for a long time. The diagram is on the top floor of the ship. As you inspect the warship, you can take it back with you.
The authentic blueprint is on board. We will stick to the plan.
Your Highness, is this five-tooth warship really that powerful? Is it worth using so much military funds to exchange for a single diagram?
Why are you so unambitious? Haven't you thought about it? After occupying the middle reaches of the Yangtze, where should this great ship sail next? If not Jiangnan, then Bashu.
Your Highness, I understand.
What have you understood?
The meaning of today's banquet is, whoever doesn't pay up will be the next one to get hit.
Finally, some progress. This tribute of military provisions can ensure the peace of our Shu kingdom for 3 to 5 years. Seizing this opportunity, if we work hard, we can also build this five-tooth warship. In the future, we might still be able to fight against Song.
Your Highness.
Why do you talk so much?
Your Highness, I wanted to ask, why do we have to personally board the ship to retrieve the diagram of the Great Warship? Could there be any trickery here?
What trick could there be? Even in war, envoys are not beheaded. Zhao Guangyi, that guy, killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Firstly, by showing off the five-tooth warship to us. Secondly, by taking the opportunity to retrieve the talisman. It seems the Zhao family is about to kill the donkey after grinding the flour. By order, verify the boarding talisman.
Excuse me? How do I use this boarding talisman?
Sail to the military port on the opposite shore.
Enemy sighted? Enemy sighted?
Esteemed envoy, please board the ship and wait. Once the documents are exchanged, we will set off at once for the military port on the far bank and board the warship. Esteemed envoy, please board the ship and wait. Once the documents are exchanged, we will set off at once for the military port on the far bank and board the warship.
Overconfident. Overconfidence.
Stop! Who goes there? Mercy! Mercy! Who goes there? Who goes there? Who goes there?
done. There's no turning back now. I don't have much time left. If someone could... The 4 sons of the military are now divided. It all started when he became the emperor. Hanging the portrait of the late emperor high, refusing to serve the new dynasty, is nothing but a desire for death. Xiao Guangying refused to pacify, quell the rebellion. Brother Shi was the first to support the cause. Back when the army returned to Chenshao, he opened much he broke. People say he made weapons illegally, hoarded wealth, ignorant of the fact that if it weren't for secretly paying a large sum of military expenses to the court, how could he ensure his... I'm not in control of myself. Not in control. Trusted y'all to if it worked. Trusted y'all to if it worked. Hanging the portrait of the late emperor high, refusing to serve the new dynasty, is nothing but a desire for... Xiao Guangying refused to pacify, quell the rebellion.
oil tanks with ignition triggers. Is it her? If that ship blows... Heaven help us. We need to stop this.
I didn't expect him to have actually snuck onto the ship.
The command room is ahead. Let's search.
How about we ask General Murong if he's seen anybody suspicious?
You'll trust someone mad. The whole ship's General Murong's playground now.
True. The entrance is already sealed, so finding him is just a matter of time.
This floor panel looks like it opens.
We're in trouble, brother. He solved General Wrong's contraption. Tell the General, quick! Stop him at the ballast room. Can't let him reach the Forbidden Zone. Give your name!